here with Mr. Tim.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you
Hey,
doing?
this is the first time I've seen you here instead of sitting at the table with me over there.
I
Just
know.
Between, that, you know, we get a lot of good feedback about that. People love you on Just Between Us.
Do they really?
Yes, they do.
Okay, I'm looking forward to a man version. I think it would be great. Once a month, come in with some guys.
You do that. I think that would be a lot of fun. I'll help you. I'll help you work
You
on
can
that.
host it.
I want you to tell us all about All Sierra Roof.
Okay. All Sierra Roof's been around, oh gosh, I joined the company back in '92. And we've been doing roofs ever since in the community. Things have changed progressively through the years. Now's a good time to get your roof inspected before winter hits. I think winter's going to come.
Yeah, well,
You know, that's what they tell me.
I understand. I understand. Not only this weekend, but I understand it's dry for the rest of January. But I understand in February they're seeing things lining up, so we may get some water.
In February?
Yeah,
That would be good.
that would be great
Yeah,
because
we need
evidently they can tell out there. But the worst thing can happen is a leaky roof. We want the rain. We just don't want the leaks.
Well, I want the leaks.
Yeah, well, you do. Yeah.
It's good for business.
Yeah. Well, happy Tim.
Yeah, a happy leak is a happy Tim. That's right.
There you go. Well, there's a joke there somewhere, but
Yeah.
I'll keep it there.
Place to take a leak.
There you go. Yeah. Like Cam says, the best place to take a leak is on Tim's roof up there. So when is it time to re-roof?
It's time to re-roof anytime from usually, 10 years after your house is built to maybe 30, 40 years a roof will last. But it just depends on the southern exposure versus the
Northern.
and how much shade you have and things like that and what kind of weather we have. If we have a lot of bad weather, then the roofs are going to take a beating. But
Yeah, mine's got all the coating starting to come off.
yeah, it fills up your gutter with the little ceramic chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Yeah, that's a very good sign.
That's a good sign that it needs to be replaced.
You betcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the original, so you can just roof over it, right?
You can, yeah. You
Yeah.
can put 2 layers on.
That's good. But after that, you can't. You have to start taking a
Right.
layer off.
After that, you got to take it off. And the new Title 24 energy requirements changed again effective January 1st, 2014.
Oh, okay.
So now there's some new requirements for insulation and things like that. Have to
Now,
be
Tim,
brought up to.
what would you suggest the best roofing material? I know people like tiles because they say they last forever, but then that's not always the best for your house, correct?
Well, aesthetically too, you wouldn't
It's
wanna-
what you like.
Yeah, it's it's Chevy or Ford.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own different preference. Metal's a good system. Tiles
Yeah.
are a good system.
I
Asphalt
like
shingles are a
the
good system.
metals. I think they're great. If
Yeah.
you live if you live up in you get a lot of snow. Metal's great. Just got to make sure the pitch of your house is going off and not in the front of your house.
Right.
My
Yeah.
neighbor found that out when in his garage one time. He walked out and he was standing there, and he has a metal roof on his garage only, and it came down and it knocked him to the ground.
The snow did.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
was terrible. It just
No, that's
broke
bad.
off.
That's
It
bad.
is. It's terrible. So, Shake now they've got material that is fire retardant that looks like Shake
Yep.
and which looks very nice.
Yeah, and you can actually put a shake roof on. You can get a Class A fire rated shake.
Really,
Yeah.
even way up where I'm up,
Yeah.
way up there.
Yeah, it's very, very expensive, but
Yeah.
you can get one now.
Yeah.
And they don't last quite as long as they used to because they have to kiln dry the shakes to inject them with fire retardant.
Okay.
So they really shock the wood.
Right,
It's
right.
Not a
So
great system.
take
but-
everything out of it and then shock it with
Yeah.
the stuff in it, and that that doesn't help either. So, what other types of roof are there? There's the tile, there's the metal, there's the shake, there's just the regular what do they call it, composite.
Yep, asphalt composition shingles are probably 80% of the business is out there. Most homes have an asphalt
And they're
shingle
pretty
roof.
reasonable now, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, things keep going up. Every time it goes up at the gas pump, it's
Right.
an oil-based product, it goes
Right.
up too. So, asphalt shingles have gone up quite a bit, but they're doing okay. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Well,
really good.
like I say, that anywhere, if you buy a new home and your home's 20 years old, you can be sure that in the next 5 to 10 years you're going to have to put a new roof on, right?
Probably, yes.
Unless you have any. Now, if people are going to buy a home, I don't know if this is in your expertise, but what do they look for when they look at a roof?
Well, we do a couple hundred inspections a year.
Oh,
So
good.
What we look for is the roof serviceable?
Okay.
Can we maintain this roof with maintenance? A roof is similar to a car. You have to have oil changes. With a roof, you have to have sealant that gets cracked and repaired. So you want to make sure that you maintain your roof. But we look at, is the roof serviceable? And will it maintain watertight integrity for 2 to 5 years? If it does that, then we certify the roof and we pass it.
Okay.
So, you
But
know,
that's very important that people call when they're going to buy a new home, especially if it's an older, their first home or
Yeah.
whatever, because they need to know if they have to negotiate this in the cost of buying their home. You know, if I have to spend 10, 15,000 for a new roof,
Right.
then that should be on the sellers.
well, it should be negotiated, and you
well,
should know
yeah.
ahead of time before going in.
Right,
So
right.
if you decide to buy the house, that you can go, okay, well, we knew that going in.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a shell shock for some people when they don't get one, and we go out there in the first rain, and it's like, you guys need a new roof.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, now, can they go back to the seller sometimes if they have it
Not
written
if
in?
it's sold as is.
Okay.
You know, typically no.
Okay.
You know, unless they maybe a home warranty program might work or
True,
something. But
true. Now, how long does it take to put a new roof on? It depends obviously on the area of the measurement of the top of the house there, but
typically
Two-
anywhere
2
between
days?
2 days to 4 days, depending on the size of the home.
ah,
You know, we have to wait for inspections, and you need permits. And if you live in a manufactured home, the permit has to come from Sacramento,
wow.
and it's $400 for a permit for a manufactured home. So,
Holy crow.
Yeah,
That's
that was,
terrible.
that was
Well, if
pretty
somebody
cool.
wants to get a hold of you and ask you some questions and get you out there, where can they reach you?
they can call me at 209-223-4496, or they can call my cell phone, 209-768-4496.
Great,
Get me on the emails. Yeah.
great. And they can just call All Sierra Roof.
Or call Sue here at TSPN.
Yeah.
She'll get a hold of me.
Oh, gosh. Oh, she'll love that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Hey, we're going to take a no, we're not going to take a short break? Yes. We are. We're going to take a very short break, and Cam and the rest of our guests are going to join us, and we're going to wrap it up for you.